before I let you go, I just want to get your opinion on one big fight we've got coming up in December. Huge rematch. We got Tyson Fury versus OLEKSANDR USYK. How do you think that one turns out?
I think instinctively people are going to pick Usyk, just the way it happened and all these things. Uh, I don't write Tyson Fury off at all. I don't, because you go into a fight and whatever happens and you adjust. You come back a few months later, you adjust, and that's the mark of a great fighter if he can adjust and overcome. Uh, and I always remember there was a point in the fight, maybe around the sixth, seventh round. I never score fights. I don't score fights as they go. I just watch them and I go off my impression of the moment. And I remember
Mm-hmm.
there was a moment, I think it was around the seventh round, and I was saying Fury's going to stop Usyk. Usyk's on his way out. Usyk's ready to go. And he persevered, but I don't think Fury fought the right fight. I think he started off, wrong and strategically. Uh, he could turn it around. In other words, if he turns it around and wins, I won't be surprised at all. Now, if I had to bet $10 on this fight, I would probably
Mm-hmm.
bet Usyk, just for the way things went. All I can really go by is what happened when they met each other before. Uh, but knowing what I know about Fury and about boxing in general, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he turned it around and fought a much better fight and won the fight. If I had to bet, like I say, I would go with Usyk. Uh, I'd throw $10 in, but I wouldn't be surprised if it went the other way.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, I think I remember that moment you're talking about in the like sixth or seventh round. I think he caught him with an uppercut, and it looked like Usyk, he had backed up a little bit to the ropes, looked
The
like he got
body
hurt, and
language,
it's like, man,
right? I go by the body language, and there was
yep.
like a span of like 30 seconds where I said, "Man, Usyk is his body language is horrible. Like I think he's really hurt. I think he's really fatigued. I think he's really on his way out." And if he would have got stopped, 20 seconds later, I wouldn't have been surprised at all. But he
Right.
stepped it up. He's obviously a top class fighter. And he's gonna adjust as well. Even though he won, I'm sure he's gonna fix some things as well. So you can't discount that either. Like I say, I would bet on him a little bit of money, not a lot, but if he lost, I wouldn't be surprised either.
What's the change that you would make for Fury? You said you thought he came out with a bad strategy. What kind of advice would you have given him?
Yeah, I mean, you got to use your size. I mean, you're a monster. You're huge. Like when Muhammad Ali called George Foreman a monster, you're way bigger than George Foreman. Height wise and weight wise, you dwarf George Foreman. There was a monster compared to Muhammad Ali. But it's only counts if you use it. He did not make it a physical fight at all. So why
Mm,
be huge and not make it physical? The physicality has to be the deciding factor here, and he made it a boxing match. And Usyk is an awesome boxer, and he's elusive, and that was a bad mistake. That was a major mistake. Certain guys, you have to establish your size. You have to establish strength and physicality. And he didn't do it. I think he started to figure it out a little bit later, but it was too late by then.
Usyk, man, such a good fighter.
Yeah,
He really put the stamp down for me when he went out there and he beat Anthony Joshua that first time.
yeah.
I'm a
He beat them all. I guess he beat like all three of the top guys right now. He beat them all. Yeah, he's good. He's definitely good. Yeah, I think he's a he. It's funny. They're both whoever's champion, Fury or Joshua. I mean Fury Usyk. They're both good for the game. Both of them. Like whoever's
for sure.
representing us as heavyweight champion, I'm good with because they're both good for the game.